Today at Can Haz Armory, how to cut the grip off if you screw the tang up, which I did. It's a doozy. So what happened on this one was I had a weapon, had put a new grip on it, and I was going on an existing same grip, and I matched the cant and the tang cut of the broken blade. For some reason, the tang ended up being too long. I don't know what happened. Tightening it up, the wrench pushed out. It's into the hex, and I had a very difficult time trying to get the nut the wrench to grab onto the nut. And I tried to drill the grip out now, or drill the tang out. Now, if you saw in the previous video, drilled a little bit, got done just enough for the Allen wrench to grab the nut and pull it out. This time, however, that didn't happen. You can see, I have my green screen here. And, come on. Green screen's getting away. I have limited space here in the camera. There it goes. You can see how it chewed up the pommel nut. So there's nothing for the wrench to grab onto. So I'm gonna have to cut this grip off to get it off. So everything else is a brand new blade. I don't mind losing the grip. I have another one coming. But it's the bone to save the blade. So I'm gonna cut this grip off so I can get the nut off, and when the new grip arrives, put it on. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to cut this grip off. I'm going to cut the grip, not the blades, brand new. I'm going to cut off the prongs so they're out of the way. Get my goggles on. I'm going to start with the thumb hook. Can't do that? Okay, we'll start with the back end. Aluminum is kind of hot when you grind it. That's gone. Haven't got to the thumb hook yet, so I'll work on the bottom prong. Is that still the camera shot? Yeah, okay, it is. Let's come from a different angle on this. Yeah, I come from this side with the usual. Can I break that off? Not quite. Okay, one more cutting. Okay, I can't go any farther because the fence is in the way. Flip it over. Okay. Yeah, a little fence on the cutter was in the way. I couldn't go any farther, so flip over this side. There's the cut. Stay. Not quite. That does not want to go. Body of the grip getting in the way, so I don't know if I can get enough torque to pull it off. Nope. Try the thumb hook right now. Sometimes the tool gets in the way. That's gone. Okay, now If I get that last part, get that out of my way. So let's see if I can get to it. Nope, have to deal with it. Okay. I got a chunk of it out of the way at least. Now, I need to cut this part off so I get to the tang. So I don't want to cut too far down. All right, I want to cut right about, I think, middle of where the thumb hook was. Ooh, that's hot. Okay. So I can try and cut right here, middle where the thumb hook was, because the nut is gonna be right about the middle of that. Go from the other side because the guard's in the way. Never make this easy. Here we go. Okay, I think I'm starting to cut forward into the tang well, so I'm not gonna cut all the way through. I'm gonna cut around this. So I don't want to cut through the nut. I want to cut this and free it from the nut. Other side here. Let's see what that is. Let's see. Okay, I've cut a long way through it. See if I can wiggle it off and get it broken off. Trying to touch it because the aluminum grip got hot. Now it's heating up the guard. So I can break this loose anyway. Let's see. I think it's moving a little bit. And it's tweaking a little bit there. No, not quite. Put a little this way on it. Okay, not quite cut enough. Let me take a look at this in the sun real quick so I can see. Oh, I see. Ha! My bad, I'm cutting it too far back. You need to cut a little far back up here because I was cutting too far back down when we would get off in the shore if I try. Okay, take two on this. We'll usually get to at least. Let's cut right about here. Other side. That's not going to work. Okay, that's no idea where I want to cut it. Ah, battery died. Hang on. Well, I have two. And I got parts of the structure in the way again. God, that's irritating. Try a different side. Okay. Try from here. Ah, okay, now I can see the nut. Okay. Tip again, see where it's at. Okay, I'm in the right area. It's better getting in there. I can see the nut on two sides. Yeah, fence keeps from going down any farther. Okay, I may have to grab the hacksaw. I don't like doing it harder, but hacksaw it is. Stand by. Okay, back to the hacksaw. Let's see if this will work. Not my favorite tool. Give me this if I can. Ooh, it's still hot. Problem, the blade's at an angle to it. Still in the shot, I gotta readjust. Readjust the camera a little bit here. All right, here we go. That's a little better. It's still hot. Ah, started to break in. Okay, there's that. So I'm starting to see the nut now. Direction here. A lot of editing in this one. Okay, I'll come around it. Okay. Right about there, so I'm gonna cut it. Yes. Still not cooled down enough. That's our example. This is not tight down, that's the problem. They work loose. Okay. It's getting there, I can see it. Almost when it's breaking loose. Let's take a look at this. See if it'll break loose at all. Okay. Break loose on top. Let's do the top side. It's right there. Got it. Okay, so broke off. Let's see. There for me to grab onto. Boy, that's tough. Let's see, very careful with this. Turn. Turning, aha. Got it. All right, so let's get this out of there. There it goes. Ouch! Grips off. And now I can put a new grip on this, not screw it up, get the thing a little shorter when I get in, and fix it. So you can see how, oops, there we go. So you can see how bad it chewed up this pommel head was. There's no way I was gonna get a wrench on that. So this is a good example of, you know, the old adage, measure twice, cut once. Pay attention, otherwise this happens to you. And that's you take a grip off by cutting it if you screw the pommel nut. Happy armoring.